Okay. So I modified this to be thicker and hopefully stiffer so that this will stay in better, because it almost worked. I just need it to stay in better than it is right now. And before I did the first test even, I added this little L shape onto the outer deck box, because without the L shape, this piece could just slide down on that angle, and that just wouldn't work. So hopefully this will help things to fit better. And if it doesn't, then I also have a couple other options. Like I could, if making this thicker doesn't help, I could do this, right? And so then this would just kind of sit on a thing. And if I am correct about the tolerances, we've got inner and outer. Yeah. If I'm correct about the tolerances, we've got 0.2 plus 0.2 is, let's see, is the maximum that this can move that way. So if I just make this go in by if I just project this, and then I make this go in by greater than 0.4, like call it 1, right? And then that can be a thing I do. That can be a thing I do later on if this doesn't work. And I won't do it. I won't do this down here. I'll move this geometry up there, because that'll just, what'll that do? Well, for one, it'll save ever so slightly a little bit of material, but two, it'll also make it shorter, and it has to be short, or especially if it's like this, then this could like just kind of lean down. So, but that's just the idea of how that would work if this doesn't work. Actually, you know what I'll do? I will there we go. Okay. I just split this into two bodies. Right, and so what that does is that just is I'll print a little bit of this body. Print a little bit of this body in order to I don't need to preview the mesh. I'll print a little bit of this body in order to test how it works, right? And what I think I'll do is I might copy paste this over a little bit to try out this little bottom piece. Call it, what am I calling it? I think it doesn't matter. Yes, replace clip test A. Okay, and then I'll suppress this split again so that all I have is this. And I'm going to go back into the sketch. Where was the sketch? There it is. And I'm going to put a rectangle all the way out to here. And it's gonna be 1.6. All these lines are getting confusing. Actually, I don't need this. Oh, that doesn't change anything. And then I'm gonna put a point. No, I'm gonna put another line, and it's gonna be a construction. And it's going to be 0.1. It's going to go all the way to here. And then I'm going to put a point there. And then I'm going to make this go in like 1. That is not what I meant to do. Why do things have to work so stupidly? This program is so dumb sometimes. It's like, oh, you want to change one thing? You're only commanding me to change this one little thing? I'm gonna move everything! Okay. And now I'm gonna change this extrusion to include this. And then I'm going to change the sketch again because this has to come out by 0.2 and this not minus. And then this has to go all the way out to there. And then I'll trim it up. And then what is that one? That's this one. And then I just don't include this. And then, to make sure that I really don't want to have to do this, but I probably should. And then, let's see. Yeah, okay. That... What was this for? Oh, well, whatever. What was this? That is... What is this? Okay. Oh, I deleted that. Yeah. I should be able to delete this. Where's that? Sketch 33? Okay, that's this one. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to extrude this. All the way down to join it, and what that'll do is that'll give me the outer geometry and the inner geometry, which are both needed to hold it in place. And now I can export these after I save. No, I will name these different things. I will call them B and C because those are not okay. I will unsuppress this, and then I will save this as clip test B, and then this one I will save as clip test C. And then I'm going to go ahead and save it here. Because it's at this point that I can revert to whichever version of this that I prefer. Oh wait, hang on. Okay, save it here. And it's at this point that if I prefer the other one, I can revert back. But I might prefer this one just because it's more likely to work. And then I'm trying to see what else I need to test. Let me see something real quick. If I okay, so if I let the print go to a certain distance, then I should be able to test how well this slot works. And this slot is going to be completely blocked by this, which is going to be funny. Because we've got the outer slot and then we've got the slot for the inner one. And the slot for the inner one is blocked by the walls of the outer one, so cards will not fall out through here. But cards will also be covered by the graveyard banish boxes. I think this is starting to get pretty functional. I should, if this works, I should be able to just print all of this out as is and have a fully functioning system. Well, except for this, it still needs the it still needs the belt clip. Oh, and this needs the belt clip too, but that's easy. That's easy as pie to do. So it's not a big deal. So yeah, this is as far as I've gotten now, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop here to be able to print out these tests for this much fitting in with each other, and hopefully it should work. Well, it already works technically. I'm just wanting it to work better. So I'll be back as soon as I know how well it works.